Hello, my friends. What is up? Today, we are going to be making Tails. This is Knuckles from my last video. By the way, in my last video, I made this Knuckles, and I also made another Knuckles before making that video. And, to be completely honest, I made this Knuckles way better than the other one that I did. So, I am going to now attempt to make Tails look way better than what he looks like. So, let's get right into it. Alright, so this is what we are going to try to not make look like. Because as you can see, to be completely honest, this looks a bit bad. So, first things we're gonna do is we're gonna reset and then also clear avatar. Alright, so first things first, we need to come to the body, make it a whoa man, make it a woman, type in woman for the bundle. Go over here and type in man. Alright, and both of the arms, just type in man. Now that you have something looking like this, you disgusting freak, time to make the head. Type in headless, and pick this one. It's called headless head. The reason why it has a star on it is because I favorited it, because it's a very good thing to use when you're making stuff in this game. Take the hair and click it off, because we do not need that for today. Now we need to come to here and take this guy and boom, and put it in here. So type this code 114611133. Type in that code, pause the video if you need to, and equip. Now you should be looking just like this. Alright, now you need to hold on, let me get the code. By the way, if you're trying to make the Tails without a game pass in this game, which is called the Avatar Editor, you're not going to be able to do anything at all in this video. So sorry, but you can either keep on watching this video for entertainment or not, and find another video. So yeah, need to equip that, and now you will look beautiful like this. Now you need to go to the body. You also need to go to the colors and just make it white for the arms. And doesn't matter what body color you are, because nobody's going to see it. Now once you're done that, go to the hats and type in ball. Now we're now gonna do this one. Now make it bigger, just slightly, not all the way. Bring it up just a little bit, so then you're looking just like this. Now hide the texture, bring the color of it right around to this color. It doesn't have to be spot on, but as long as it looks almost the same color, you're doing fine. don't worry about this. That should be a normal thing. But if you really care about this so bad and you really want to get rid of it, all you got to do is just tilt it downward. But remember that you did that, because now some settings for it could be a little bit weirder. Alright, now that you have this like this, you could have just skipped the last step that I just did or not. It doesn't actually matter if you did. It's all about what you prefer. Now type in ball again and get this bowling ball right here. It is called retro purple bowling ball, but I just type in ball because it's easier to do. Bring it to the front. Oops. If you accidentally make that mistake, make sure to press the redo button on that. Bring it to the front. Now, there's holes right here, so make it turn so then there are no holes on this side. Once you are doing that perfectly, you now need to look at the side because it's probably easier to do that. Make the depth of it almost right there. Don't make it all the way down because that's not what we need. So make it a little bit almost to the edge of that thing. Make it the width of it smaller, height of it a little bit smaller. Make sure to tilt and tilt a little bit more. You can pause the video to either copy the settings from what I did or to just figure it out on your own. If the depth is a little bit too small, you can always adjust that because you need to make sure that it's still round. Pause the video if you need to, if you haven't been able to catch up, and we are on with the next thing. Now you can either make the eye darker color, or you can leave it this white because his fur, like right there, is actually like that. Now if you don't want to make it darker or anything darker, well, you're gonna have to do this. Take the brightness to either, well, to the shirt and bring it down. Unless, so you can either deal with it or bring it down, because if you bring the color down, it's gonna be darker and you're gonna have to change all these colors. But since I don't want to do that, I'm not. We now need to come to here and type in disco, and you'll see this right here. It's called disco ball head, not this one with the stars. Make sure it's only this one with no stars. Now you need to come to the settings of it, bring it forward, attach it to here, right here. Wait, hold on. Attach it to the front of the face. Go to the scaling. Height smaller, not too small, not too big. Depth all the way just like that should be good. And width a little bit small. Now bring it down, bring it to the back. Now you can always adjust the settings more if you need to. Like I just had to make that width a little bit smaller and bring it up just like this. If you want, you can copy these settings down if you really need to, but otherwise, pause the video now because I'm about to move on in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're moving on. Hide the texture and bring the color of it down just a little bit. Almost so that it's gray, but not too gray. Because this is supposed to be a white color just like this, but since we have to end up dealing with the fact that the eyes are also white, it's harder to see. Now we need to come to hats again, type in skull, just like that, go down depending on where it is, and find this golden looking skull right here. Only this one, because it's the only one that's gonna work. It's just called skull. Equip it. Now go to settings. Scale it up a little bit more. Tilt it, so then it's tilted that way. So make sure it's tilted this way. Bring it up and front and bring it back. Now you're going to need to play around with the settings a little bit just to make it perfect and right the way you like it. Now that you should have something basically just like this. Hold on, I need to make a couple more changes real quick. Now that yours looks just like this, hide the texture and try to make it the same color that we've been using for the fur. Try to make it as close to the color as possible, because it's kind of noticeable. Once you have it as noticeable to the color of the fur as possible, we can move on to the next step. I need to go to the face and type in eye poppers. It should be the only one here. It shouldn't have a blank white screen, but if it does, just click it anyways, because that is what we need. Come to the selection. Bring it to the front so that you can see what you're doing. Scale it all the way up. Bring the width of it down. Bring the height of it a little bit higher, not too high, and bring the depth of it low. I'll bring it to the front just a little bit and bring it back. Now, he has blue eyes, so we're gonna make him these eyes and bring it down if you need to. And if yours looks as close to mine as possible, and as long as you're trying, that's all that really matters. Now come to the face selection again and type in nose. It's just type in a nose or just nose and click on one of the human noses. I'm just gonna pick this one. Now bring it to the front so then we can tell what we're doing. Now we need to tilt it back like that. Now you can scale it up a little bit more if you have to. Make it black and on. And boom, there you go. As long as you're looking something just like this, we are almost done. Hold on. Sorry for all the waiting and trouble. Cause remember, I've only made Tails once off of no tutorials. So since I have only made Tails like once, and this is my second time making Tails, um, yeah. So just follow along. Um, and I'll type in Fox, and you should see a couple of options. It doesn't matter which one you pick. You can pick any one as possible. Just make sure that it's not like too over the top and big. So let's just go for like simple one. Doesn't have to be the same one as me. It depends on your preference. Okay, just your opinion and judgment. Bring it to the front. Tilt it down a little bit. Okay. So you can copy those settings if you really want to. But pause the video because I'm about to move on in a couple of seconds. Oh yeah, make the color of it once again as close to color you're using. Once you have something like this, you are almost done. Almost. I'll go to the face selection and and type in hair. Now get one of the ones that look like chicken. It should just say hair poof. So you could just type in hair poof and just press one of these. Doesn't matter which color, because we're going to change it anyways. Bring the scale of it up. Bring it to the front. You can make it a little bit bigger because that's what Tails usually has. Now tilt it. Oh wait, don't tilt it, don't tilt it. Press the yaw and change it just like that. It doesn't matter what type of way it's facing, but as long as you're making it face diagonal and the scale is high enough, make sure that it's still in the center, because you have to be able to put it right smack dab in the center. Alright, just like that should be good. Now change it to the fur color that we are using. Once you have this for Tails, you can now go to animations and pick whatever ones you want. If you like this. Now, this already has Tails on it, but if you want to make the tails, you want to have two tails on the back for him, then here's how you do it. Type in tail, get these two, two of those that look the same. Doesn't have to be the same color because once again we're gonna change it. Make sure to like change the yaw of it and rotation a little bit. Bring it up if you need to. You know, just making it how you want, really. And then hide texture, make it same color. Now I'll do the same for the other one, but probably put it in a different direction. So, you know, maybe you want it over here and, you know, tilt it over here and stuff like that. And now you have those two tails on. If you really wanted those, now you are looking good. Now I know that Tails usually has like these fur things at both sides of its cheek, right here, but on my last version of Tails that I made, it did not look at all good with those on. So for right now, this is going to be your Tails. Now, if you want to see what I would do for my animations, I would make him either do the cartoony one, cartoony's cool, or you can do robot. Robot's pretty cool, but I do this one because he has two tails, so you know it's like he's floating. But what I'm gonna do for this one is just cartoony. For jump, probably just this one. Climb, he would probably take his time. Go like that. Swim, just like Sonic, almost. Walk would be this. And then run could be definitely this. Now, this, we're about to do a comparison, so let me save him. So, this is the first one that I'm doing on the channel, whatever. So, as you can see, here is my first Tails I made. You can tell that's just weird looking. And then here's this Tails. Now remember, I didn't make this one on camera. This is just a random one I made today. Excuse me. You can tell that this one is just way weirder and a lot, I don't know. I don't know. The more and more I look at it, more weirder it looks. Compared to this one looks more like Tails. So now that we are here, and you watched my other two videos of how to make Sonic and Knuckles, you now have all three of the trio. So far, I've made 3 of them, and yeah, they look pretty good, and I super duper like them. I hope I'm still recording, and I am. Good. You can also tell that this video's longer than Knuckles' video because Knuckles had a lot less steps to him because he kind of just had like, it wasn't a lot compared to Tails. So we now have Tails here, and if you would like to see my next video where I make Amy, then watch this video, share it with a lot of people, get a lot of likes, and yeah, goodbye guys. Have a nice day, well, night, depending on when you're looking at this, but I have no idea. So, goodbye.